Welcome back to The Fresh Perspective. My name is Bryson Jerome, and I'd like to welcome you back. Thank you for joining me. Today, we'll be speaking of something special, near and dear to all of our hearts, which is family. It's more important than family. Well, not the family that you think about. Talk about fragrance families here today. So, sit back, relax. We'll go through some topics over fragrance family here today. As well as that, we will be reviewing fragrance. Yeah, that's right. This one today is going to be John Varvatos, Dark Rebel Rider. But no further ado, let's jump into it. The first traditional classifications or fragrance families that were characterized or divided there merged around the early 1900s. It's about 7 of them here. Okay. The first one was single flower, or basically any notes that are dominated by one single floral note. Single flower. The next would be floral bouquet. Pretty straight to the point there. Now, this is a fragrance that it contains multiple different floral notes that dominate the fragrance. The next one we have ambery. Now, an ambery family or ambery scent will be a large class of scents consisting of vanilla, an animalic scent, mixed together with flowers and woodsy notes, can be enhanced with camphorous or incense. Now, usually a lot of these ambers, they kind of have like a dry, kind of woody, buttery, powdery smell to them. Next note, or shall I say family, be woody. Kind of straight to the point. That'll be any fragrances that are dominated by wood notes, wood-like fragrances. Next are leather fragrances, which are usually animalic type fragrances, such as musk, even tobacco falls into the leather fragrance family. They usually feature a honey to kind of sweeten up the smell, combined with woods and different tars, and together to really create that true leathery smell. Next is a chypre. Now, that's French for cypress. So, fragrance is built on accords of like bergamot, as well as oak moss, patchouli, and labdanum. And very similar to that is our next fragrance, which is a fougere. Once again, has a French root word, which is French for fern. Built on the base of lavender, coumarin, oak moss, once again. And it gives like a sharp, herbaceous, woody scent. If you remember last week, we covered it was amazing green. Amazing green would be, in most eyes, considered as a fougere. That sharp greenery there with the woody tone coming down. Now, after 1945, things started to get a little more wide base, or shall I say expanded, far as the fragrance industry went. So, with a lot of these discoveries and a lot of these expansions, of course, the classifications expanded there. So, after 1945, you found the emergence of bright floral. It's not just floral anymore or a single flower. They have bright florals added. Also, green scent in general because chypre and also fougere was not the only green scents that were out there. There were other emergences of those. Also, we found the fragrance note or family of oceanic, along with ozone, as well as citrus, fruity, and gourmand. Now, without further ado, it's time for the sample. John Varvatos, the company, started out tailoring clothing, sportswear. They handled a lot of accessories and started to extend as a company going forward towards the future. Now they handle pretty much the total lifestyle encompassment of the fragrance world, including fragrances, your accessory game, and also clothing. Now, in 2000, John Varvatos opened the perfumes and cologne sector. Now, the perfumes and cologne sector has many fragrances in the sector. Really encompasses about three main flankers, which is your artesian flanker, the John Varvatos flanker, and also, I don't know what we call Dark Rebel of flanker, but then you have Dark Rebel and Dark Rebel Rider. John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider, what we're covering today, was launched in 2016 by John Varvatos. The perfumer himself will be Rodrigo Flores Rue. Now, Rodrigo has about 162 fragrances in the database. Once again, big time. And he got his rise into the game in 1998 when he came out. And with really his big breakthrough was Clinique Happy. He also done several other fragrances, including CK Free in 2009. Also, he's done recently leather for the commodity brand, as well as Neroli Portofino and Neroli Portofino Aqua for none other than Tom Ford. That's big time. Big time stuff there. So, heavy resume. We'll see what it smells like here. All right. Okay. The notes consist of, at the base, Russian leather, cacao, vanilla, Atlas cedar, patchouli, and other woody notes. For your mids, resin, olibanum, orris, total balsam, rock rose, black violet, osmanthus, and your top notes consist of aldehydes, bitter orange, saffron, marjoram, and hyssop. We're talking about families and classifications. Starting to sound kind of oriental, kind of woody oriental. Just a guess here. Let's try it out. Super fresh. Get that leathery note right out the gate there. It's definitely giving off The leather is so smooth though. Leather is so smooth. It's more of a, I can smell like a, I mean, this is not just like your everyday leather. You go into the leather shop to get this here. In the words of Little Wayne, the leather is so soft. Yeah, this for sure is like bad boy date night fragrances for sure. It's a nice leathery fragrance. It's not disruptive. It's nice, powdery, sweet leather. Uh, the only downfall, what I have heard a lot with the fragrance, is smells great, doesn't last as long. Long lasting test gives you a couple hours. It's almost like you got about 4 hours there, and you got to spray it on again. 4 to 6 hours. Not the longest lasting fragrance there. Can't disappear on you. You can go from bad boy to library book really, really, really quick here. And that's part of the reason why I said it may not be for the office, because within 4 hours, you still got another half a shift to go. Can't go to the bathroom and then you come back out and, you're back to Bill Goldberg. And, and yeah. So if you're going to work in the office, maybe something you may want to maybe do a lotion or a hand cream at first, spray it on, maybe help you last a little longer. But definitely a great date night fragrance here, for sure. If you want to give off that nice. All right. With that being said, Dark Rebel Rider, great leather scent, smells amazing, powdery fresh, dry down. Could use some longevity, but once again, to me, I think it's a great date night fragrance. Definitely gives off a nice bad boy vibe, nice leathery vibe. And guess what? For 100 mil, I believe it's only $49 there. And for that price point, that's excellent. It's excellent. I suggest get 100 mil of it, spray it on, use it as a switch up with your fragrances there. Like I said, when you go out, you feel a little dangerous, want to give off that Bill Goldberg tough vibe. You want to be John Wick, give off that type of vibe. Hey, John Varvatos, Dark Rebel Rider. Appreciate you stopping by. It's been amazing. I enjoyed your company. It's been a good morning. Hey, be blessed out there.